auspicious day and a bright sunny day. Today is the World Blood Donors Day, 14th of June. Last year, this time, we were with mud and concrete, busy completing the building. So we couldn't be a part of this program last year. I just requested today that this is just the beginning for NIMSAR regarding blood donation, and I wish that this continues every year and NIMSAR will be a part of this blood donation program for Nagaland as well as beyond, including the catchment areas, and we should do much more to the society. So China, 1000 BC, had started with the blood, concept of blood, and they said that the soul contained blood. Egyptians bathed in blood for health. Romans drank blood. So see how this progressed, my dear students. And ancient Greeks believed that blood was formed in the heart. And then it straight away came to the 17th century. I'm sure you've got one or two your questions in the NEET, William Harvey and all these, blood circulation, who discovered the RBCs and all. But the father of donation is Charles Richard Drew. In fact, before this also, very much like heart transplantation, which was first done in pigs, blood donation was also done between two dogs, and the dog survived. So you can imagine how important the donation is. Anybody can donate blood 2 to 3 times. Let me tell you, it is one of my most privileged days of my life. It is my 22nd donation today. So I just feel very happy. I would like to end with 25th donation and close my account. So it is a very important lesson, not a lesson for my children who are already into medicine, but for the general people, please, this message should be conveyed that it is always better to give the blood, because there are accident victims, there are cancer patients, and there are many other patients who need blood every moment. Any major operation, we keep blood. Any cesarean, we keep blood. So blood is something. Dengue, last year in Dimapur, it was a very difficult scenario. And maybe who knows, this year also, God forbids, it should not happen, but it can happen. Chikungunya, everything needs blood. And there are 4 cases every year, every month, which need blood. This is the data. 3 out of 10 cases who need blood do not get it because there is not enough supply. So, my dear August gathering, we should be more conscious in giving blood. Blood from a paid donor is 3 times more likely to have any 4 blood transmission diseases. And one of my closest relatives got the disease. And he has recovered. He got hepatitis C because it was a used syringe. We didn't know. He used to be a veteran donor, and I think he has given about 40 times, after which in 2010 he was diagnosed, and then he went to ICU, he somehow recovered, and then again in 2015 he went to ICU, in 2017 he went to ICU, and this was only through blood, the syringe. So this is also an important issue, but I know that these days we are more careful about syphilis, HIV, AIDS.
Why do we talk about the importance of blood? Importance of blood donation, as Matt has already mentioned. Regarding donation, every 2 seconds, somewhere someone requires blood. For example, I'll just give you an instance, a scenario. Your neighbor, your family member is diagnosed with AML. AML is a blood cancer. A blood cancer that lowers the patient's blood cells, including platelets. As we all know, the normal count of a 1.5 lakh to 4.5 lakh. For example, the patient has come to our hospital with a platelet count of 5,000 or even 6,000. So as we all know, the normal platelet count is 1.5 to 4.5. Even if we are targeting as a physician, we are targeting for the patient for him or her platelet count to rise to at least 20,000. Imagine how many blood donors will be required. For today, if one donor donates, he or she can give only 1 unit of platelet. The 1 unit of platelet will raise the platelet count to a maximum of 5 to 10,000. Sometimes the patients do not even achieve 5,000. So imagine how many donors will one patient require. For example, if that patient is going to undergo a surgery, example, with AML, another surgery cases have come up together with the same patient. The surgeon will never take that case until the platelet count has come up to at least 50,000. So now, like I mentioned, one donor's bag can increase the platelet count to 5,000. So we are targeting how much? That same patient has to undergo surgery, 50,000. So imagine if the maximum we take 10,000. So at least you require 5 donors for one patient. And of course, there will be family members who have donated for their patient. But as we all know, there is also a time gap for every donation. According to the latest NSBTC guidelines, a female can donate every 4 months and a male can donate every 3 months. So maybe you had family members who have donated for you, but again they'll have to wait for a few months, right, for the next donation. So how will they fill this gap? They'll fill this gap only if donors, like voluntary donors, like you and me, come up to donate. Of course, today you'll be donating to a stranger who does not even know you. But remember that little sacrifice that you give can save a patient's life.
So this is a very, very noble job, and I really respect it. And I really salute to the blood donation voluntary organization. God bless you all, and that please keep in mind that I will be always behind you there to support you. So don't be hesitant, come over to me, especially all the young people, they are very energetic. So thank you all the doctors for initiating this. This is not a government job, this is a voluntary. This is our duty to do it. We are saving, not like I am saving myself also. One other day I may also need the blood. My father may also need the blood. My husband may also need the blood. Everyone may need the blood some or other day. So this is not a government duty to collect the blood. And this is our duty as a citizen of India. It is our duty. Thank you, the volunteers, this blood donor volunteers, and then those who are not going to donate today, and especially doctors and NRMs, therefore they're collaborating. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Thank you.
Doing their best in the future. So shall we give them a round of applause?
Keeping in view the huge need of blood in India, I also pledge to create awareness amongst my family members, friends, relatives, colleagues, and public about the need for regular, voluntary unpaid blood donation. I also pledge that whenever someone is in need of blood, I shall voluntarily donate my blood freely, with no discrimination of caste or religion. I will relentlessly work to donate and promote voluntary blood donation, so that no life is lost due to shortage of blood. Thank you very much.